You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
Yo, what's the deal? Real Game No Gimmick podcast, and I am your host, LBC, aka Larry Belafonte. We here again. Today we're here to talk about the comments Andrew Schultz made and the so-called black girlfriend effect. So yeah, I want to get into that today. I got my peoples with me as usual. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, Jay, what's good?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you? What's up, Jazz? How y'all doing?
What's
I'm
good?
good. How you doing?
So yeah, like I said, we were talking about the comments Andrew Schultz made. I guess he was on a podcast called the Shits and Giggles podcast with some British guys, and he made some jokes. Well, okay, first of all, the British guys talked about the black girlfriend effect, and Andrew Schultz asked what was that, and they went on to explain that white guys when they get a black woman, they whole outlook change. Well, I'm not outlook, but their appearance changed. They changed their appearance with short. They basically they specifically said short haircuts and they grow beards. Andrew Schultz went on to say that they get short haircuts because their hair is falling out from stress, and they grow beards to protect their faces from being slapped by their black girlfriends. The two black guys thought that was hilarious. They laughed. And I guess once they left the podcast and went back home, they caught a lot of flack for not protecting black women or for laughing at the jokes or whatever. I don't actually know what they got flack for, but they felt they need to apologize. And they did. Andrew Schultz in his podcast responded saying they would never apologize for jokes. So that's where we're at. Y'all, you saw what you watched it, right, Jay?
Yeah, I got up to speed on it. I recently watched it. Yup, for sure.
Well, you Jazz, I know you seen it, Jazz, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay, so what I want to discuss is it's two parts. Did the guys need to apologize? Did the guys need to defend black women in that at that moment? And I want to know just what y'all felt about what Schultz had to say. That's basically what the two parts I'm trying to get into. Anybody can go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Jay. Wait, no, I'm gonna let Jay go first. I want to do woman's perspective last.
So the question is, do I think they should apologize?
You can take. Okay, it's a couple questions. You can take it. You can answer however you want. I mean, in any order. Did they need to apologize? Also, did they need to defend black women at that moment? What was it okay to laugh? I mean, what you think? Just what you think, and also what did you think about the show's comments in general, or joke or whatever?
Honestly, man, how I feel about things, watching the video, seeing the reactions, hearing the commentary and things like that, it just kind of goes with what I already believe is that we as a society is getting very sensitive on a lot of topics, a lot of subjects. Every things is just becoming so touchy. Um, should they have apologized? If they genuinely felt like that was wrong, yeah, they should apologize. But if they don't genuinely like, if a person tell a joke and you laugh about it, bro, like if it's funny to you, it's funny to you. You can't apologize for your humor. Is my opinion. Just my opinion. You can't laugh. You can't apologize for what you think is funny. So if I think that somebody tripping over a curb and falling flat on their face is funny, but somebody else
Mhm.
beside me thinks it's offensive, I can't apologize because I think that that's funny. That's what I think, you know. So I mean, if they apologize, I guess I hope that they were sincere in it. If it was fake, I think the people that watch them on a regular basis would know and be able to recognize their sincerity in that aspect. As far as them defending black women, that's tough because I mean, again, it goes back to did he really say anything that was offensive, or are we going or can we? So my understanding of Andrew Schultz is he's a comedian, just like Kevin
Fact.
Hart, just like Bernie Mac, just like any other comedian that we know in our lifetimes, and 9 times out of 10 they say things that you really can't take seriously. Like you got to take it with a grain of salt. Like, bruh told a joke, he was trying to be funny. Everybody on the set was laughing, cracking up, gut busting. So it's like,
Hmm.
I don't know, man. That's tough. That's a tough one. What you think?
Um,
Like, what you
me,
think? That's maybe we have a different opinion, and I can kind of understand why people might be as offended about it. I took it as jokes, bro.
me too. But let me say this though, like, uh, I'm a fan of shows. I'm a fan of Andrew shows. I think he's funny. You know what I'm saying? I watch I watch him and Charlemagne's podcast. You feel me? I watch him. I watch his podcast by himself. I watch his stand ups. I think dude funny. I'm gonna tell you. And I, I just ain't find. I ain't find what he said funny. I mean, the jokes he was making jokes. I do see that they was jokes, and I'm not offended by them or take them. I just didn't find them funny. You know what I'm saying? I didn't laugh. They was cracking up laughing. I didn't understand that. Like, but you know,
So
they also say like when you in the room, you know, when you in the room, you feel me? Stuff is funnier. Like they say when you go to the movie theater, you know, stuff is more entertaining. So I don't know. I just didn't find the jokes funny. I mean, I find shows funny, but I didn't find them funny. Them jokes funny.
So I mean,
Uh,
can I ask you this real quick?
yeah,
Was it that you didn't find it funny because you found it more offensive, or did you just not
no,
find it funny because it just was like
it
you
just
you
wasn't
just
funny.
basically took it as a comment, basically like it was just him he's voicing his opinion type thing.
No, neither. I felt like he was selling jokes, but the jokes just wasn't funny. You feel me? And I was surprised by that because I usually find them funny, but they just weren't funny jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's that's just how that was my take on it. Like they just wasn't funny. Um, I don't believe he was trying to be offensive. Uh, but I can see how I can see how some people found it offensive. But I didn't. But I just didn't find it funny at all. I felt like the apology the shits and giggle guys apology. I felt that came off fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for
They,
sure.
you seen that they basically said it was fight or flight, and they just I don't know. They had a real weak excuse if you ask me. They didn't know what to do. They just want to get out the situation. That's what they were saying. I found that to be weak. I felt like they caught a lot of backlash and I don't know. Maybe they felt they need to apologize to clean that up, or maybe even people behind the scenes dealing with their show told them to clean that up, to apologize. But I didn't think the apology was sincere. Um, and before I go further, I want Jazz. What you think? What you feel?
I agree with Tward. I think that it was a joke. Like everybody's so sensitive nowadays. You can't even like it was a joke. He's a comedian. Get over it. Like they make jokes like this is jokes like this everywhere. I didn't even know it was a black girlfriend effect thingy, but I find it funny because I'm that aggressive type black female. So I thought it was kind of funny. Like, okay, you got extra hair on your face just so your slap is cushioned. Okay, I thought that was funny. Like, you know, that's like when you get a haircut. You know how your niggas used to slap you in the back of the head because you know what I'm saying? Look, like I found it funny. I ain't find no offense to it being a black woman at all. Like, and like I said, at the same time, I'm an aggressive. I'm one of them. So it was even more funny for me. Like, I'll beat my dudes though, but you know, like that was just funny though.
That's good to know that you. That's good to know that you could take it as a joke though, like, because I really was interested in hearing your perspective. Like, I know,
I
I
think
know a lot
I
of
think
times. I know a lot of times.
they taking it out of proportion. Like, I mean, that apology was fake as hell. They could have kept that apology to themselves. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But
yeah.
like, it was all jokes. It was fun and games. It ain't nothing to the point where I feel like, oh, now you have to stand up for black females because, okay, we got a black female effect. Okay, you know not to play with us now. So what?
Now let me pause you right there, Jazz. And I love that perspective too. Just like Jay said. Jay, now you didn't never touch on that part. That part that Jazz just touched on. Do you think that there is a such thing as the black girlfriend effect? Do you believe that's to be a true thing?
I think that if you deal with any type of culture, it changes who you are. So take the black girl. I mean, take the black guy that dates white guys or white girls. He gonna be different. He gonna dress different. He gonna act different. He gonna carry himself different. I mean, I think that's just an
You
effect.
conform to the company you keep. Type.
Exactly, exactly. If you at a business place all the time, you're gonna start dressing like a business person. If you in the trenches all the time, you're gonna start dressing like one of the trenches guys.
Facts. So Jazz, you do think that's a real thing?
I mean, I don't know. I think that's just like something they just putting out here. You know, they got a new trend every week. I don't know, but I mean, like I said, if it is to me, that was funny because all my life I ain't never heard of that. So, but you know,
Now, I don't know. I want to. Okay, so
So
Ryan
do you
Clark.
think? Do you hold up? Wait, now you don't
Well,
skip it. Now, do you think it's a? Do you think it's a truth to it?
man. So I don't know. I tried before we even started. I tried to Google, like, you know, I tried to Google it, the black girlfriend effect, and I seen a lot of. I seen some things where the white guys changed their appearance or whatever. They changed their style. But as far as famous people go, the only real example we got is Travis Kelsey right now. So it's hard. I mean, it's not enough data, if you ask me, for me to say that it's true or not. You know what I mean? All I know is Travis Kelsey. I mean, I don't know. I ain't seen it. I don't know.
It didn't Justin Timberlake
Shit.
date a black girl?
If he did, it wasn't nobody I could think of publicly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know, man. I think people they just tend to lean towards whatever they go for. That's just in general though. It ain't necessarily just a black girl thing or a white girl thing or a black dude thing or a white dude thing.
Facts. Um, Ryan Clark from Ryan Clark, ex NFL football player. He ESPN analyst, I believe so still, and one of the hosts of the Pivot podcast, a podcast I'll be watching. I don't know if y'all seen that. Well, you seen that, Jay? He took it he took it very personal. What show
Yeah,
said,
he was
yeah,
offended.
and
So I got a take on that though. I didn't watch it. I can give you a general idea of why he probably did take that stance though. He's one of those guys that has to be politically correct. He works for Disney.
Yeah, hold on. Before you go further, what he said was he got black mother and black sister, so the black woman effect, or he know, or he's saying he didn't even say black girlfriend. I think he might have misspoke. He was saying the black woman effect, and he was saying, oh, he know the black woman effect. In his opinion, is hard working and making it happen. What he saw from his mom. His mom worked 2 jobs, this, that, and the third. And I believe he also was saying him or Channing Crowder, his one of the co-hosts, was saying that with Schultz being married to a white woman, and that he had really no right to speak on another race and things like that. Um, but I looked further into it, and I guess Schultz did date a black woman for about 10 years before he got with the woman that he's married to now. So that's what. That was just to give you what he said, why he was offended. Now you can go ahead and continue with what you were gonna say.
So he was offended because he got a mom that works 2 jobs and struggled and stuff to raise him. Is that what it? That's the general gist of it.
Yeah, I believe his main point was he was offended that Schultz was speaking on
On a
he
black
didn't feel
woman in
Schultz was
general.
speaking. Period. Facts. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because I don't think he knew Schultz dating that Schultz. Oh man, I don't think he knew Schultz
But
dating
then,
history.
and then at the same time, though, he also was stating that basically, like he tried to put it basically like if you don't like a strong black woman, a strong woman, like basically like Schultz just want a yes ma'am. He don't want nobody that's a strong black, you know what I'm saying? A person that thinks for itself type person. That's what he went on into that crap too, though.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, that's his opinion. That's how he feels. I don't know. He might. I mean, he misspoke based off of if you going off of Schultz's dating history, given the fact that he did date a black female. So yeah, I mean, people just got opinions, man. We speaking opinions, right?
Facts.
I guess that mean that's just
Yeah.
both of their opinions. That's how they view things. They can, as long as they can still respect each other. Shoot, I don't see nothing wrong with either side of the argument. To be honest, they felt how they feel. That's cool. We got that out there.
Um, Another part of Ryan Clark's take was he said that um, because we black people, the black community, don't show black women respect in general, that they feel that that other races or other cultures feel it's okay to disrespect black women. That was another part of his take.
Once again, blown out of proportion.
I would. I don't. Do we want to have this conversation?
I do. I'm glad. I mean, Jazz just said I like what Jazz said. But yeah, I mean, I want to hear what you got to say for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's what we here for.
I don't think
Real
that we
game.
just. I don't think that we. I don't think that that's the case. Actually, I would say in general, they kind of do it to themselves. If that's the case, I think that everything is just a subject of what is allowed to be happening right now. Like we in a time of equality, right? So everything is equal. Everything is on the same playing field, and you free to do whatever you want to do, and you free to be whoever you want to be and show whatever you want to show. Be as undiscreet as you want to be undiscreet. And this is actually kind of something that I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to talk about during this show was like someone like Sexy Red's influence on females today, and you take and think about someone like the Hawk 2 girl that got famous for saying spit on that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these people are putting themselves
Okay.
in.
Yeah, no,
They
no, 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 no. Her tweet girl was white though. She was a white girl.
Well,
Just
that's
to say.
why then, but that's why I said, but we they
Okay,
it's an
gotcha,
entirety. It's not just
gotcha,
the black or white. So it just
gotcha,
my
gotcha.
view on like see my view on things is kind of different as far as black and white matters go. Cause I see things we've progressed more so a little bit past the black and white to a whole nother. It's a different playing field now. But if we want to keep it black, I would say that it's still done to yourself because you're taking a. Let me ask you this: do you think that influence creates be like your thinking creates or your influence creates your thinking and your thinking creates your behavior?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're influenced by a thing, then you're
Thinking
going to
codes
start to
controls your behavior.
you'll
My
start
bad.
to do it. So the things that they're influenced by, or the things that we're influenced by, and the things that's pushed upon us is only pushed upon us. It's not pushed upon other races and other genders. They're not attracted to the same things that we are, right? As far as pop culture goes and things like that, our music and stuff. If that's the direction he's really taking it to, because in everyday life, we don't you don't just walk around seeing dudes disrespecting females the way you hear on the music or the way it's portrayed in movies and stuff, you know?
Facts. Facts. Yeah, thinking. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with all that. Thinking controls behavior, not influence it. Not only influence it. I mean, I believe thinking controls your behavior. You know what I mean? And I also agree with everything you're saying. Like I can't stand sex. I can't stand sexy red. Like that's not. I mean, I don't even see the need for that type of entertainment. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the image you putting out. I mean, some people don't know. Some people never met a. Some people in Wisconsin somewhere never met a black woman in real life, and they only perception is what they see on television, and that's wild. That's a wild perception to be seeing right there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I even take it a step further. If you think about like social media in itself, we got Facebook and you got Instagram. Every time you look at people, the black females pictures they're posting on their social media, it's always you half naked. Every video you always twerking and popping your booty. It's like you subjecting yourself to a certain life, like only attracting a certain type of it's only a certain thing you're going to attract from that behavior. And I'm not saying that it's the right behavior. I'm not granting that at all. But I am saying
Mm-hmm.
like you create if you create this world, well then you got to live in that world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to know Jazz's the I like what she think about all of that. What she think about how what you say that God said that we are degrading our women or something like that.
Ryan
It
Clark.
ain't okay. I don't think first and foremost, I never take it as they've been degrading women forever. It ain't just black women, first and foremost. But at the same time, black women have been done worse. But all women, we get degraded. It don't even matter. Like that's why it's prostitution. That's why it's the sex trafficking. That's why it's all of that because they feel they can just do whatever they want just because you're a female. Like so. But I do agree with the like sexy red. I'm not a fan at all. Like I don't like nothing she stand for. None of it. I don't.
So how
I'm
like
not a fan.
how would like all right, you got a daughter, right? Y'all both of y'all got a daughter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about y'all's daughter listening to Sexy Red?
I don't want my daughter listening to that mess.
Yeah, my daughter don't. Neither one of them listen to it.
So if you walk in the room right now and they bumping some Sexy Red and they know all the lyrics to the song, what you do?
Turn that shit off.
Well, it's different for me. I'm a dad, so if I walk in the room, they ain't gonna sing that. They ain't gonna sing that. They might let it
You
play, but
catch
they
it
ain't gonna
right
say the
there in the
word.
middle of it. You catch it right there in the middle of it.
What would I say?
How do you handle that situation? Given
All
that you're
right,
not a
well,
fan of her and what she stands for, given a fan that you like, given a circumstance that you like, yeah, nah, you didn't. I'm not for that. I don't. I ain't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
well, one daughter is grown, so I really wouldn't, really have too much to say about that. But my underage daughter, I would tell her to turn that mess off. That gets, I'm like homie at Menace Society. That gets no play in this ride. You know what I mean?
Do you feel
Other
like
than that,
what?
go ahead.
Like, do you feel like it's a time when you need to, like, if she really influenced by that, like if she really like that type of music or whatever, like, because we know there's more than just Sexy Red. Like, there's some,
Yeah,
I think some girl named Sukiyana. Some it's a
yeah,
it's like a gang of these girls, the city girl trend thing I call it. Um, you see that
yeah.
she likes that type of music. Do you have a conversation with her about her influences and why you don't like why you don't like her listening to certain type of music opposed to other type of music?
Um, I would definitely have that conversation about why I don't like it and why I wouldn't want her listening to it. But I think my daughter got enough sense to know why, what I mean, why I don't like it and why I wouldn't want her listening to it in the first place. But would it make me worry about like her morals or whatever? Nah, because when I won't no because when I grew up listening to killing music. I ain't kill nobody though. You feel me? Uh, so I mean, you can be entertained by anything. I mean, I just find it as entertainment. You know what I mean? You can be entertained by the stuff that don't maybe suit you or you know what I'm saying. Like I wasn't a killer when I was a kid, but I listened to killer music. You know what I'm saying? I listened to all that NWA, all that. That's all they talked about at the time. I liked the music. I was entertained by it, but I didn't want to go kill nobody. You feel me?
So do you think that different people get influenced by different things though? Like they take things differently?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, just because I wasn't influenced to go kill nobody listening to that mess, don't mean I mean to that music. Somebody probably was. Somebody could have been.
But I would say
Especially
even
somebody.
I would say even on that degree, that's an extreme example because like killing somebody comes with a moral, like a super moral consequence. Let's think about other things such as like uh maybe we heard about a drug in a song that we heard about and
Yeah,
they talked
yeah.
about it enough that it made us decide, hey, you know what? I heard such and such say something about this. Let me try it out.
Facts. Okay, I see. I see that. I see what you mean by that. And yeah, I mean, I was never influenced to take a drug from music, but well, maybe weed, maybe because I grew up in the chronic. You know, what I mean, the chronic era, or whatever. But
Yeah.
but but as I got older though, I was influenced by to buy certain liquors. Remember when the Rockefeller talked about Bellevue all the time? I wanted to see what that was about. You feel me? Uh, so stuff like that, like the alcohol, it definitely made me listening to music made me try certain alcohols and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Definitely.
So then it kind of will go hand in hand with what we talked about earlier, where we said uh, thinking or influence creates thinking, and thinking creates behavior.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So, like, I guess, kind of in a sense, and it's kind of hard because you got to think. In most homes now, it's kind of like a single mother raising a son. So that son typically like kind of gets more of his morals and his ideas from his mother. So even when he does hear that music that's degrading females, I don't think that he really even thinks of the female like that.
Mm.
Or do we?
Mm.
I think, especially when music influences people in different ways. So, like, you going back to what you said, like if either one of my girls listens to Sexy Red, like I would explain to them the like why I don't like them listen to it, what and such and such. But I can't be too much of a hypocrite because I grew up a Lil Kim fan. That's my bitch.
Mm.
Didn't turn out nothing like Lil Kim though, you know what I'm saying? But I love Lil Kim, sing every word of it. But I knew even growing up, no, that's not the bitch that I want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just entertainment purpose, for real, for me.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
I never looked at Lil Kim or heard one of her songs and been like, "Yep, I'm about to go do everything this bitch just said on this." Like, but
Facts.
it's all how you take music, and I think at the same time it's all about your life because we both can sit here and listen to the same song, but it might mean something different to you because you done been through the shit. I don't know nothing about it. I just heard stories about how you lived that life. You know what I'm saying? But you actually lived that life. So it's gonna mean something more to you than it is to me. To me, it's just words that sound good to a beat. You know what I mean? And it got a deep feeling, a deep meaning. But to you, it's that's like, oh man, he was talking to me.
I was in church.
So
We was at service just now. That's how that song touch you.
better
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know, man. We just in a super sensitive society, man. We got to get over it. We got to get over
Fact.
something. We got that. I was just talking to my girl about this earlier. Like, it's like we in this weird time where the duality is almost turning into three sectors, where it's like you got the people that want to be super sensitive, you got the people that want to be super inclusive, and then you got the people that want to bring back the non-sensitive time. So it's like, man, it's an
Dave
interesting.
Chappelle been said it. Dave Chappelle said all you niggas are soft nowadays. He said that's why he wasn't doing stand up for a minute because everybody was taking everything to the heart. You can't say nothing.
Mhm.
Everybody want to make a complaint. You want to bring up old shit. You want to do whatever, try to get me canceled, like anything. You know what I'm saying?
What you think? What you think sparked that though? Like this sensitive time we're in. What do y'all think?
Uh,
I don't even know. I don't pay attention to people that much.
I think I know.
Talk, then talk to me. Let me hear. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
You know when being homosexual started being more acceptable. Now that that's acceptable, being certain jokes are now unacceptable. Certain terms are now unacceptable. The stuff we used to say is now unacceptable because growing up, I mean, it's just a reverse of things. Back in the day, it seemed as if homosexuality was unacceptable. So it was acceptable to make jokes. It was acceptable. It was all right to say what it was acceptable to make homosexual, jokes and whatever. Now that the tide has turned, it turned in both ways. And now it's acceptable to be homosexual, so it's unacceptable to make jokes about them, to make them feel bad about it. If you ask me, that's about. I mean, you did ask me. That's my opinion. That was the switch. If you if I say so.
So I do feel that for sure. That the LGBTQ right movement definitely sparked some sensitive things. You can't say nothing about nobody really. That's hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hate crime. You can't say anything like my dude, your boy Kevin he couldn't host the Oscars because he said something about it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you
they
can't.
bringing
And
that
that
old,
he
they
said that
bringing that
like
old
years
stuff.
ago. And
Yeah.
he said
Mm-hmm.
it. So it's like, yeah, you can't.
People get in trouble for old tweets and everything, like stuff that they said when the times wasn't that sensitive, and that's really crazy.
Yeah,
You
yes.
know, like if you play some of the stand ups that I grew up on, Raw and stuff like that, man, you can't even play that stuff now.
Man, I just said that. I said, it's funny that people so sensitive about that man talking about this right now. But like, I remember watching Kings of Comedy, bruh, and I was on the floor dying when Bernie Mac made that joke about the retarded boy that missed the bus, bro. Like,
Man,
and I
that
said,
was that was his doggone ending joke. That's how funny it was.
yeah.
That's how it
And it's
closed the
like,
set.
I'm like, it's crazy because people still to this day will watch that and laugh, bruh. And they'll sit here and
It's
say that
funny.
it's wrong for this man to
And
voice.
when he did the milk and cookies.
Man, yes, bruh, bruh. People
Listen,
see cancel culture is so crazy though. Like they just cancel whoever they want to cancel and say, yeah, oh, you're canceled. I don't like what you said today.
But
listen, man.
when Bernie Mac came out, he let you know from the beginning though he don't give a fuck. he told you that on what Def Comedy Jam.
Man,
Facts. And we just and not just stand up though. Like you couldn't even like you couldn't even watch Sanford or Son or nothing nowadays. You know what I
right?
mean?
Nah. Hey, Johnny, you remember the cartoon with Johnny Bravo, bro?
I do.
That can't come on
I
TV.
do.
Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
Yeah. Pepe Le Pew
Yeah.
was raping him.
Hilarious.
Man, he ain't.
Yeah. He was taking
Yo,
it for
Peppy used to
himself.
be
He was
my
That boy
dude
was
taking
too. That's
terrible. He
fucked
was
up.
terrible. He
he
Yo,
was
wanted
I
that.
got
literally
older
taking
and was like, man, what the fuck was I watching when I was little?
He wanted that little kitty back. But
Man, them
it's
cats
crazy
Bad.
because
was
like
fighting
when I
hard
think
to
about
get
it, like
away
when I
from
go back
him.
and watch the Looney Tunes from back when I used to watch them when I was younger and stuff, I noticed
Yeah.
I'm like, damn boy, Bugs Bunny and them was doing all type of drugs and stuff on the channel, bro. Like they was doing all type
Oh
of
man.
drugs,
Man, Bugs Bunny used to be zooted and booted, bro.
bro. Now every cartoon, I swear for Moses, every cartoon on TV now is fruity.
Yeah.
SpongeBob played the housewife one time.
Yeah.
But it's bad, man.
I don't even know what to say about that. That that's bad. That's wild. Uh yeah, man, it's a different time. Different time. Shit. Only thing that maybe cause oh, only thing maybe can stand the test of time really is the Cosby Show, and damn, they got rid of that too. They
Yeah, you
canceled
can't.
him too.
Yeah, you can't do the Castle show. Family Matters.
It's wild because Heathcliff Huxtable ain't did nothing to nobody.
You can do Family Matters.
Ah,
We'll go there.
you heard about Diddy and Carl Winslow, right?
Nah, man, stop it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
We will talk about that on another time. But Jay, yeah. Matter of fact, I don't know. Unless y'all got something else to say, we can start to wrap this thing up. Cause I want Jay to Google Diddy and Carl Winslow
You
on
gotta, bro.
neighborhood neighborhood
You got to, bro.
on
It's
neighborhood.
like
That's all I gotta
TDJ.
say.
Is it like TDJ?
Okay, well,
Just watch it.
but nah. I
Have you
mean,
watched
you know,
that? Nah, nah, I don't want to
we
watch
gonna get it.
nothing.
Oh no, no,
Nah.
no.
No,
Oh no.
no. It ain't showing you nothing.
All right. So what it is? What happened is this. It was some nigga. I can't think of his name right now. I mean, I don't even want to say it. I mean, you know, I'm just. But it was a dude on the podcast. He said he was at Diddy's house. This is the story he telling. He at Diddy's house. He said he's walking through Diddy's house and he hears somebody wearing a female out. He said you could hear all kind of sex noises. He wearing a female out. He said he a goofy nigga. He said so he like who is it? Who is this wearing this female out like that? He said he kick in the door and Carl Winslow, the dad from Family Matters, is bent over and Diddy in there wearing him out. And I believe it because the nigga gang banged out and he said on my dead homies, on neighborhood, on crib, on everything. He put it on everything that he gave a fuck about. The wild brother, the wildest, the funniest shit I ever fucking heard. You got to hear the story. You got out of his mouth. I ain't doing no justice, fam. You got to hear the story. It is hilarious. Just Google Diddy Carl Winslow. It's fucking hilarious. Uh, yeah, I might have messed up a lot of childhood and shit. But
Bro, you know, speaking on that, dog, I seen the weirdest thing on World Star News one day, sometime last week. So there's this guy that it's in Washington, D.C., if I ain't said that already. Uh, this guy walked up in this lady's driveway, right? And
yeah,
there's this car park, like there's a car park. She got her doorbell camera, so you can see her two cars. You can see the gate and whatever. You can see the guy, and he's standing in front of the car, and you see him doing something like he bouncing, like he bouncing. So you don't really know what he's doing. He's just bouncing or whatever. And then out of nowhere, like you see him hold up this green thing, and he sniffs it. Car passed. Dude walks behind the car, bro. Bends over and crank himself with a cucumber, bro. That's a cucumber, bro. This man they I don't think they ever caught the man yet. I ain't hear nothing about them catching the man, but it's some sick folks out here, man. So that I just when you told me that story about the Diddy thing, that just made me think about that
wait a
situation.
minute. Wait, did you say
But he
you
was
said a
doing,
cucumber?
yeah, man.
I think I got the gist of what you were saying, man. And what he was doing in somebody's driveway? You said?
Yeah, he got caught on the doorbell cam. Yeah,
Yeah.
Speechless.
yeah. Bro, did you ever see the it's another viral clip that came out, bro? These people out it's so many sick people out here, bro. It's a dude that
It
was at the
is.
grocery it was a dude at the grocery store. He ejaculated on this girl's leg while they was in the line, bro.
Yeah.
You seen that,
I
right?
seen that, heard of it, seen it. Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's wild.
Now the reason I'm bringing both of these up is because it's like I was talking to my one of my coworkers about it, and I'm like, man, this seemed to me like the times is changing because these black dudes out here doing things that I'm thinking of. If you tell me the story and I'm blindfolded, I'm thinking a white guy did this, and it's not even them. They not doing this stuff, bro. It's crazy.
Man, I don't know what the fuck going on.
It's crazy.
Um, sick world, man. And I guess and and you know the thing is we got social media now. So, I mean, so it's always been a sick world. We just
We just getting exposure.
Yeah, we just know more. We just know more about stuff. I mean that might have only been local news at you feel me at
Yeah,
a certain time. You know what I mean?
that,
Nigga,
that.
man, it's a sick world. It's a lot of sick people too, man. Like I believe it's devils roaming this earth. That's a whole nother.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a whole
tough.
nother conversation.
So, Cowboys fan, right? Y'all got that good old W.
Man,
This, how you feel about that win, man?
I don't feel a damn thing about it.
You wasn't impressed. You was man.
No, I expected it to happen. I expected them to win that game. Dak Prescott. Um, the Cowboys lost once to the Giants while Dak been there, but Dak Prescott when he played, he never lost. He's never lost to the Giants. So I didn't expect him to. The Giants, I think they suck. I'm not happy. I mean, I don't care about that win. I'm not excited about this season, to be honest with you, man. Team don't look good to me. Team don't look good to me. But I'm gonna watch every game.
Facts for sure.
You know what I mean? But they just don't look like a good team to me. Man, they don't even. I don't know. They don't even. I mean, the Cowboys is known for at least even when the defense is acting up, at least they known to score a lot of points. They ain't even scoring a lot of points. They ain't even getting in the end zone, man. They kicking field goals and everything, man. I ain't looking for it. I don't care nothing about it right now. I ain't excited about this team or this season in general. Shit, my team suck. What the fuck I care for? Man? I don't know. Shit. But I expect them to lose the ball. I thought they might lose to Baltimore. Defense just wasn't looking right. Uh, I don't expect them to lose to Pittsburgh. I do not expect them to lose to Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's tough, boy. That's tough. You know why
I don't
that's tough?
expect them to lose. I don't, and I don't know when they play Cincinnati, but I really don't expect them to lose in that division again.
You know why I think that that's tough? Is you say that they won't lose to Pittsburgh
Why?
because y'all's weakness is the run game, and the Steelers got a good running game.
They got a young quarterback too, though. I mean, I know I just don't see it, but yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right, though. I, mean, I don't even know about the Steelers run game, though. I don't even know who the hell they got up running back. You know
If
what
I'm
I
not
mean? I
mistaken,
ain't
they
know
got
about that.
Najee Harris.
Oh yeah, okay. They been had him, right?
Yeah, this is third, maybe fourth year, third year, I think.
Yeah.
But
All right.
and and do they got Jalen Warren as a backup? I think they got Jalen Warren as a backup. Yeah, they got a couple good quarterback running backs, but then you got Justin Fields running out the backfield too. So it's like they a mini I would say a mini Eagles, like super mini Eagles. I wouldn't put them on the level of Eagles because the Eagles are a little bit better than that. But
Pittsburgh.
yeah,
I don't like the Eagles neither. So
yeah, I know you don't
just
like the
don't.
Eagles. I
I
know
don't give
you
a
you a
damn.
Cowboys man,
Yeah, I
Cowboys.
mean,
You can't
and
like the Eagles.
I ain't worried about them either. You know what I mean? Don't expect them to lose in Philly.
Saquon, you better be worried about Saquon though.
Man, that people keep saying, man, what he played for the Giants and don't
He
care.
ain't he ain't put up 100 ball on y'all.
Don't care. I don't know. He never did. He never won a game.
You right. You right.
Just
For
like
sure.
just like when they had Odell. Like I don't even think Odell made it. They showed that catch a lot, but I don't think he ever beat the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got a nice little tough. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got a tough 5 game stretch for sure. Like y'all got a tough 5 game stretch.
Yeah, it's
Which
coming. I know.
yeah, it's coming like y'all back to back to back to back with it though.
Yeah, I ain't looking at the schedule right now, but yeah, I know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Any
We got the
given Sunday though.
Jaguars this week. We got the Jaguars this week, so I'm knowing that's a big dub. That boy Jay
Big
what's
dog.
his name? Hollywood Lawrence. He probably gonna get benched, bro. You know he 0
Oh
and 8.
yeah,
He 0 and 8 since week 12 of last year.
for sure.
Yeah, he might end up getting benched, but I don't see it's gonna be
The
hard to bench him
thing
because
is,
they just gave him all
I,
that money.
you took the words right out of my mouth. You don't sit that much money down.
Where he 0 and 8, man. They shouldn't even gave him that much
Right.
money.
But they did.
That was
And now they're
crazy.
gonna look like now they're gonna look foolish if they sit him down.
They should have gave him a Daniel Jones contract, 35 million a year.
Sheesh.
They gave him at 50 something million a year. That's crazy. He's not that guy.
Teach your son to throw.
Facts. And they say, I was listening to Ocho and Shannon. They say when Stroud go up, he might be getting 60 a year.
I mean, that's how right now that's how the system is. You gotta keep going up.
That's
The next
crazy.
Dak the highest paid player in football right now, and then you know who's gonna be the highest paid? The nigga that gets signed next.
Yup.
The
Yup.
next quarterback. The next
Dak,
quarterback up.
Dak at what, 58, 57?
I don't even know, man.
That's crazy, though. Them astronomical numbers, bro. Like,
I know, man. Hell yeah. I know he got his ass to camp. It was enough to get his ass in the fucking camp.
facts. Facts. Well, you better get
You
the
know
count.
what
You better get the count. They better, man. He better take him past. He better take him deep in the playoffs.
I mean?
He getting paid too much money. He got to get him to the playoffs. He got to get him deep in there. But
Yeah.
we'll see, man. We got a long season ahead of us.
Long.
Sure.
Jazz, you good? You got anything you want to say?
Nope, just listening to y'all.
Oh, okay. Well, Jay, you good? You got anything you want to add? Anything you want to talk about?
Nah, brother, we good.
Well, we can go ahead and wrap this one on up, man. I appreciate all of y'all coming through the talk. Jay, Jazz, we locked in. I appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Everybody watching, appreciate y'all. And I hope we hope y'all have a good night. We'll be back again and do this again probably next Saturday. Y'all have a good one.